So I wanted to film a bit of an update on my life, progress. I have been editing all my hip replacement videos and I realized that the last few videos, I guess sort of showing my progress and where I was up to, I've lost or I've deleted, I'm not sure. It has taken me a while to actually start putting all these videos together, only because I found it incredibly emotional and difficult to do. But I've gotten through, I think, 5 or 6 of the videos now, and feel like I need to sort of give this some type of conclusion. I think in my last couple of videos I sort of showed you around our house. We did have things set up completely different because I was using our recliner chair. So I thought I'd just quickly go through and update you on that first. So the bookshelves that we had set up, which were over there, have now been moved, and so we've got one here which is near the heater, and I've just got sort of all my little, photos and decorations and stuff on here. And the heater, I do have all my physio paperwork off here now. And our lounge room is set up normally. We did have, I believe, this couch was pushed all the way over here, and our whole dining table was packed up and in our garage, and then here is where we had like the recliner chair and then the bookshelves and stuff. I don't think we had the coffee table as well. We just tried to make it as easy as possible for me to get around, because it was really difficult moving around for a really long time. So once I sort of felt like I was good enough, I think it was around the end of September, October, we moved the whole lounge room around. I was determined, and it had been such a long time since the surgery, so I wanted to sort of get back to a normal life. And I believe it was around the same time I also got off crutches and, stopped using like a shower chair and all that sort of stuff. We do have a exercise bike in the lounge room that I was lucky enough to get off my nan. She wasn't using it. I did have to return the little pedals that I was using for my sort of physio progress, because they were hired for free through the hospital, I think. And so just to keep myself moving, keep my hip moving, bikes are one of the most amazing equipment. So we literally have it set up here, which is really nice. So Sprinkle says hi. So I can literally sit on here, watch telly or watch a movie. And also, because I still find it a little bit difficult in sort of, wrapping my leg around and pushing myself up, it's close enough to the couch that I can sort of hold onto this while I'm sort of steadying myself. When I was doing rehab in hospital, I couldn't even get on the bike at all. And I think that was about 2 months after the surgery. And it has all taken me a long time. I am filming this on the 30th of January 2015, so it has been a fair few months since, the last sort of progress where I've been up to. A lot has happened, a lot has changed. Where do I start? So I think in my last video update, I had seen my physio and he was going to catch up with me in 4 weeks' time. When I caught up with him, he was really happy with my progress. He was extremely happy that I had finally gone off crutches, and I had been slowly building strength back up in my leg and my hips. So he was really happy with how everything was progressing. He had requested to see me at the start of January. So that was my next follow-up from that point. And so when I saw him again, he was blown away. He was super happy with how everything was progressing. He now said that when I was walking, I was turning my operated leg inwards when I was walking. And I had never noticed this because I was just practicing on walking straight and keeping my body straight and not limping. And I felt like I feel like pretty much my limp is gone. Pretty much, like 99.9% is gone. But now I had developed my leg turning inwards, and so I had been doing exercises to strengthen up my glutes, which was apparently the reason that it was turning inwards. That is still something I am still working on. So I feel like my walking is just so amazing. It is such a big difference. I'll do a quick film and show you guys. I'll do some of my balancing. I'm not sure if I'm in shot, hopefully I am. So this is my normal leg and this is my operated one. That has been great, but yes, I just seem to have this thing that when I walk, or even when I stand, I sort of look down and this leg, this is the one that turns inwards and I have to sort of push it straight. But yeah, when I walk really fast, it just seems to keep turning, you know, inwards that little bit. That's something I definitely still need to work on, but I think the more I build up strength, that will hopefully fix itself up. And when I saw my physio a few weeks ago, he did say that he wanted me to look into Pilates to help with strengthening and flexibility. That is still something I'm trying to look into because I'm finding it really difficult to find places within Canberra that do Pilates that can give you specific instructions on what to do and what not to do when you've got a hip replacement. Because I found a lot of people don't really want to work with you, they don't really want to help you because of obviously that risk that, you know, it could still dislocate. Yes, it's something I do need to look into. I really do want to because I finally feel like I'm at a stage where I'm ready to push myself, I'm ready to get more fit and, you know, lose weight. That's always been a goal of mine. So in my last visit with the physio, he basically said he was really happy with how I was progressing and wanted me to do Pilates and he would just catch up with me in a few months to come. So I didn't set an appointment or anything. It was basically just to see how I go and, you know, catch up with him if needed. I have been getting like a body massage, deep tissue massages, release work from a massage therapist, and they work out of the same place that I saw my physio. So I've been continuing to do that. I found that that has been a huge help. Every time I go, it hurts. I absolutely hate it. But the day after, I feel so amazing. I feel like I can walk better. I feel like I feel stronger. I feel like my muscles are working better. So that has definitely been a really huge help. And, you know, I think if anyone goes through any type of knee, hip replacement, definitely look into it because I really feel like if I had never done that, that I would probably still be struggling at this point and, you know, need crutches still. That definitely helped with, you know, because when you're doing physio and you're trying to get muscles to work, you know, you need to release them in order to build them again. I haven't been going to the pools. I really haven't gone for quite a while now. The main reasoning from that is when I was going, I got to a point where I was getting just a lot of pain and I didn't want to deal with it. That's the complete honest truth. It was amazing for recovery. It really did help me, you know, in that transition from 2 crutches to 1 and then 1 to none. But I would be in a lot of pain and I really got to a point, and it was probably around September, October that I stopped. I just didn't want to be in pain. I was like, you know what? I know this is going to be a long journey, but I just don't want the pain anymore. I don't want to deal with it. So it is something I need to get back into. I think as I get a bit more confident and lose a bit more weight, then I'll feel a bit more confident in going again. You know, swimming has been a huge help to my recovery and my progress, absolutely. I have been walking a lot nowadays. I go for like, you know, half an hour to an hour walks almost every single day with me and my husband. That's been something we've been adopting in the new year, and it's been incredible. When I first started trying to walk, probably at the end of December, I couldn't walk any more than like 20 minutes and I'd be, you know, sore and in pain. And now I can go for about an hour, which is just incredible. And that's been huge. I have lost a bit of weight so far. I'm definitely hoping to lose more weight. Obviously, the less weight that you hold, the better your replacement will last. You know, the less weight on your body and the less weight on your joints is obviously a really huge thing. So it's something I know. I've always known it. It's always been hard to exercise, and it is still a little bit hard, but I'm really pushing through it to try and get to where I want to be. And so walking and using the bike have been really amazing at the moment, so I've just been sticking with that. So pain-wise, after I had the hip replacement surgery, the pain that I had within my hip, so the specific hip pain, was no longer there. It was completely gone, which was the first time ever that it wasn't there, which was absolutely incredible. But the pain that I've been experiencing since has been muscle pain, has been in how do I explain it? Like, because my hip replacement was cemented in, apparently I was experiencing a lot of end of stem pain, which is where the end of the bone is cut and cemented. Apparently you can get pain from that. I still get it to this day. I still do find every now and again I get a little bit of pain. It's not in my hip, but it's like lower down. It's really hard to explain, more like on your thigh. So like, you know, like this kind of area. I don't even know if I could see. Yeah, like this area seems to hurt a lot. Whereas before, like the hip pain would be like up in the groin, you know, like in the crease of your leg. That's where I used to get the pain, but I don't get it there anymore. My scar has been healing amazingly. In my previous video, I spoke about, you know, like my infection and my scar. I don't think I ever put the pictures in there, only because they were so confronting. It was just so full on, but I'll put some pictures of how my scar's looking now. It looks incredible. It has faded so much. I've been using rose hip oil and the Frank coffee scrub to basically help that. They're the two products I recommend to anybody. I tried bio oil and it was crap. I tried all sorts of other things and they were just crap. But the rose hip oil has been absolutely perfect for using. I feel like I've finally gotten back to myself now, and I've had a few people say that to me, that it's like they've seen me blossom, that I've gotten my soul back, I've got my spirit back, and I really do feel that now. I feel like for a long time I lost who I was because of the pain, and even with recovery I was just so focused on being able to walk properly, being able to walk again. I was so worried I would have a limp forever. And even though I know that I don't walk, you know, 1000% straight, I feel pretty happy with how I am at this point, which is basically a year. So this all started on the 28th of January 2014. I woke up one day and I could no longer walk. I was in so much agony, and that's when my hospital trip started. Yeah, just to know that it's basically taken me a year. And I knew that it was going to take me a really long time to get my life back and get things back to normal. And I can finally say, which is going to make me cry. You guys have seen me cry so much if you've been watching these videos, but I finally have my life back. I have my life, you know, and I can enjoy life. I can do things now. I can just get my sock on my operated leg. I can get my shoe on, but I can't yet tie it up. So I knew these things were going to take me a really long time, but I really feel like I've finally gotten life back again. And I'm so sorry for all the crying. When I edit this stuff, I get so angry at myself. Like, it's like I just want to like grab myself and be like, don't cry, stop it. It has been emotional. You guys have definitely not seen much of my bad days because I definitely haven't filmed them. And trying to explain it to you is obviously, you know, very different. But I wanted to make sure to finalize all of this so I can show you guys that, you know, if you have motivation and you've got it within your soul and you want something bad enough, just keep working at it, because this has taken me a really long time. My surgeon said it would. I knew in my heart that it was going to take me a long time, but it is so worth it. You know, whatever it is you're working towards, don't lose hope and know that, you know, you're not alone. There's people that know the pain you're going through. They know the struggle, you know. I know how much of a struggle this has been, and I've never lost hope. I've always said, you know what, I love life way too much to give up. I love my husband and my family and my little doggies way too much to ever let this beat me. I never expected that I'd have to teach myself how to walk properly all over again, which is basically what my recovery has been around. I guess I wanted to end this just to say a huge thank you to people that have been following me, whether it's through YouTube or Instagram, or have sent me, you know, get well gifts. I have been so touched by all your support, and I definitely couldn't have gone through all of this without all those reminders of love. And you will never know how much that has meant. You will never understand how much I hold that in my heart, and I don't forget any of it. I don't forget any of the comments or the gifts or the well wishes or the prayers. I appreciate it all, and I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone's support. It has now been almost 10 months post-op now. I feel absolutely amazing. I feel really great. I'm excited for what the future holds. I definitely plan to spend 2015 losing weight, keep building my muscles and my strength, and just improving my fitness, just getting back to where I need to be. I did put on a lot of weight. I had a lot of swelling, especially around my surgery, and I hold all my weight in my bum and my hips. You guys will see that if, you know, you see my previous videos. And I've contemplated a few times whether to take out my trying to walk, because I feel conscious about how I look. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. And I do get worried about comments that I'm going to get, or, you know, nasty remarks. But this is life, and this is who I am, and I know what I need to do. I know where I need to progress to, and so this year is just going to be focusing on that. And you know, me and my husband are just going to be, you know, pushing along. He's been amazing to really help me push through this progress, and just to focus on weight loss and getting myself strong again. I can say that I definitely live days now without any pain medication. No Panadol, osteo, nothing. I can pretty much go weeks without it now, which is incredible. I do still get days, especially when I've been walking a lot or I've been on my feet, I ache. It's not a pain, and it's definitely at sort of like the front of my leg, like in the bone, or it's the muscles, just the muscles all the way down from my glute all the way down to my leg. And I really just live out of hot baths with Epsom salts and, you know, salt baths, Radox, and that gets rid of the pain most of the time, which is amazing. It has been a really, I want to say incredible, but it hasn't been incredible. It's been a long year, but thank you for anyone who's been watching this and watching my journey. And if you watch any of my other videos, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. To survive through the night, there's a tension